This morning, a 72-year-old woman passed away unexpectedly. The reason? A simple mistake she made without knowing. It is something so common that many people over 70 do it every single day. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to habits that once felt harmless. But those small daily choices can build up and seriously affect our health. In this video, we will look at 4 common morning habits that may be putting your health at risk without you even noticing. These are things that can impact your heart, circulation, balance, and even how well your brain functions. And the surprising part? Most people over 70 make at least one of these mistakes every morning. The good news is, once you understand them, they are easy to correct. And avoiding them might be the difference between staying healthy and facing a major medical issue. Stick with me until the end because the last mistake is rarely talked about. Yet it is among the most dangerous. Many older adults do it without knowing, and it can raise the risk of dizziness, falls, and even heart issues. You will want to know what it is. Before we begin, if you're not subscribed yet, I suggest hitting that subscribe button and turning on the bell so you never miss a new video. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If you do not, type 0 so I know how to improve. Now, let's get started. Mistake 1. Getting out of bed too fast. One of the most risky things you can do in the morning is also one of the most common. Getting out of bed quickly. It might not seem like a problem, but for older people, this habit can cause dizziness, low blood pressure, and dangerous falls. As we grow older, our blood circulation does not respond as quickly as it once did. After lying down for hours, blood gathers in the lower part of the body. If you suddenly sit up or stand, your blood pressure can drop sharply. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and it is why many people over 70 feel dizzy or lightheaded in the morning. Think back to the last time you got out of bed. Did you feel a bit off balance for a moment? Maybe your vision got blurry or you had to pause before walking. That is a sign your body was not ready for that sudden movement. And if you are not careful, that moment of unsteadiness could cause a fall. Take Edward, age 74, for example. Every morning he would wake up, swing his legs over the bed, and stand right up. He never gave it a second thought, until one morning he briefly blacked out and lost his balance. Luckily, he fell back onto his bed, but it could have ended much worse. That is when he realized he needed to change how he began his day. The fix is simple but effective. Instead of rushing to get up, follow a short 3-step routine. First, when you wake, take a few deep breaths and start by moving your fingers and toes. This helps stimulate circulation. Second, slowly turn onto your side and sit up carefully, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Third, before you stand, pause for a moment to gain your balance. Move your ankles, stretch out your arms, and allow your body a few seconds to adjust. It may seem like a minor shift, but this simple routine can greatly reduce your chances of dizziness, imbalance, and falling. As you likely already know, falls are a serious concern for older individuals. They can result in broken bones, trips to the hospital, and even long-term movement issues. So if you are used to getting up quickly in the morning, take a moment to rethink how you start your day. Those few extra seconds in bed could truly protect your health. Mistake 2. Not drinking water in the morning. One of the most common but risky habits in the morning, especially for people over 70, is skipping water right after waking up. Hydration might not seem like a priority first thing, but after sleeping for hours, your body is already slightly dehydrated. And for older adults, that can lead to real problems. Even as you sleep, your body is still working. Your organs keep functioning. Your lungs are breathing, and you lose fluids through breathing and sweat. By the time you wake up, your blood becomes a bit thicker, your circulation slows, and your body runs slightly below normal levels. If you do not replace those fluids quickly, it can lead to issues like high blood pressure, sluggish blood flow, and even a higher risk of heart trouble or stroke. Think about how you feel in the morning. Do you ever wake with a dry mouth? Are your joints a little stiff? Do your energy levels feel lower than expected? Or does it take a while before you feel fully alert? These are all possible signs that your body is low on fluids. And if your first drink is coffee instead of water, it could make things worse. Take James, age 76. He always reached for coffee first thing in the morning. It had been his habit for decades. He never gave it much thought until he began feeling lightheaded and mentally foggy after waking. His doctor suggested trying water first thing in the morning. Within a few weeks, James started feeling better. He felt more awake, had fewer headaches, and his energy improved. Water plays a key role in keeping your blood flowing smoothly, supporting kidney function, and easing the load on your heart. Drinking water as soon as you wake up gets your metabolism going, rehydrates your organs, and improves circulation. If digestion is a challenge for you, morning hydration can help with that too. If you are not in the habit of drinking water in the morning, begin with something easy. A small glass right after you wake up and keep it next to your bed if that makes it more convenient. If you enjoy warm drinks, try warm water with a little lemon. It can be a great option. Your body has been working through the night, and it needs proper hydration to function. Well, do not wait until you feel thirsty. By the time that happens, your body is already low on fluids. Make drinking water a part of your morning habit. Your body will appreciate it. If you are still watching this and finding the tips useful, type number 2 in the comments to let me know you are here. Now let's continue. Mistake 3. Drinking coffee before eating. For many people, their day does not truly begin until they have had their first cup of coffee. It is a habit that has been part of their routine for years. Wake up, pour a cup, and start the day. But here is the concern. Having coffee on an empty stomach can be one of the worst things, especially after age 70. When you wake up, your stomach is empty and your body is in a sensitive state. Your blood sugar is low, your digestion is still waking up, and your cortisol, the stress hormone, is at its highest level. Drinking coffee at this point can raise cortisol even more, leading to more stress on your system, stomach discomfort, and over time, issues like acid reflux or stomach irritation. If you have ever had coffee in the morning and felt shaky, lightheaded, or a little nauseous, that is your body trying to signal something. The acid in coffee can bother an empty stomach, leading to heartburn, reflux, or indigestion. And for older adults, whose digestion might already be more sensitive, this can become a daily problem without even noticing it. Take Roberts, age 75. He had the same morning habit for years, coffee first, food later. He never gave it much thought until reflux became more frequent. At first, he blamed spicy meals or aging, but after consulting his doctor, he found that his coffee habit was adding pressure to his digestion. So, he started having a small snack, like a banana or a few nuts, before drinking coffee. Within a few weeks, he noticed a clear improvement in how he felt. The goal here is not to stop drinking coffee. It is about adjusting the timing. A small snack before your coffee helps reduce its acidity, supports blood sugar stability, and eases stress on your system. If you are someone who goes straight for coffee in the morning, try switching up the routine. Even something simple, like a slice of toast, a few crackers, or a piece of fruit, can make a noticeable difference. And if you often feel that coffee makes you more anxious or jittery, eating first can help even that out. Caffeine on an empty stomach is absorbed quickly, which can cause a fast energy spike, followed by a crash. Eating first slows that process and gives you a more balanced energy boost without the sudden dip. So before you take that first sip tomorrow, ask yourself, have I given my body something to work with? A small change in habit can go a long way in protecting your stomach, improving energy balance, and helping you feel your best. Mistake 4. Ignoring morning stiffness and moving too fast. One of the more serious mistakes you can make after turning 70 is downplaying how much morning stiffness can affect you. Many people wake up with tight joints, assume it is just part of getting older, and move on without thinking much of it. They start their day quickly, push through the discomfort, and then, without warning, a wrong movement causes pain, injury, or even a fall. During sleep, your muscles and joints become Stiff due to reduced movement and slower blood flow. This is more common in older adults because the body produces less synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that keeps joints flexible. So when you first wake up, your body is not fully ready for motion. Getting out of bed too quickly, twisting suddenly, or taking an unsteady step can put you at risk. Think back to a morning when you felt stiffness in your back, knees, or shoulders. Maybe it faded after a while, or maybe you ignored it. But when stiffness is brushed off regularly, it can eventually lead to bigger problems. Limited mobility, long-term discomfort, or an injury that could have been prevented. Consider Walter, age 78. He always stayed fairly active, so when he woke up stiff, he would just push through it. One morning as he walked to the bathroom, he lost his balance and fell hard on his hip. That one moment led to months of recovery, all because he did not take a few extra minutes to get his body ready. The good news is, this is easy to avoid. Before sitting up in bed, give your joints time to wake up. Start with simple movements. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rotate your ankles, and stretch your arms. While still lying down, gently lift your knees or move your legs slowly to loosen your hips. Once you sit up, roll your shoulders, take deep breaths, and do some light stretching before standing. It only takes a few minutes, but it can make a big difference. These small movements can help you go from feeling stiff and unsteady to moving with more comfort and control. Also, be careful with your first few steps after waking. Use a steady surface for support if needed and avoid hurrying, especially when heading to the bathroom in low light. Your body needs a little time to adjust, and going slow helps reduce strain on your muscles and joints. So the next time you feel stiff when you wake up, do not brush it off. Give your body a few minutes to ease into movement. Staying mobile and independent begins with protecting your joints, and that starts the moment you get out of bed. If you are still watching and find these tips helpful, comment number 4 below to let me know. Now let's wrap this up. Final thoughts. As we end this video, take a moment to think about your own mornings. Have you ever made any of these mistakes without realizing it? The reality is, your morning habits shape the rest of your day. And once you are over 70, those habits matter even more. A strong, healthy morning routine does not require big changes. It is really about making small shifts that protect your body, keep your mind clear, and help you begin the day feeling well. Whether that means taking a moment before getting out of bed, making sure you hydrate, being careful with how you have your coffee, or gently easing into movement before starting your day. These small actions build up. Over time, they can be the difference between staying independent and active, or facing avoidable health problems. Many people believe that health issues are simply part of growing older, but that is not always the case. The decisions you make each day, especially right after waking up, can greatly affect your energy, your long-term health, and how well you age. The key is staying aware. Now that you understand these 4 common mistakes, you can take steps to avoid them and guide your mornings in a direction that supports your well-being for years ahead. What part of this stood out to you the most? Which of these habits do you feel you should work on, or is there one you think you are already doing well? We would like to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below. Share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your routine. Your input matters, so feel free to let us know. Reading your comments keeps us encouraged and motivated. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep making helpful content designed to inform and support you. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.